And that's also what I'm like in conversation and the bedroom.
My drink, it's coursing through me.
I don't remember my last name.
It's going on the board.
Okay.
See me,
I'll
Valley,
put it
you've
on
been
the board.
hungry for
This
days.
is this.
Chugging that,
Paul,
and that's
breathe,
about
breathe, Paul,
that's
breathe.
about
We got 4 crazy people in a room, and we locked them in until they talked about who they work for. That's right. We talked to the writer's room of Mr. Beast.
I know we talk all the time on the Slack and
Yeah.
every day in person too, and it's so fun. You are really chugging that,
Paul,
and that's
breathe,
about
breathe, Paul,
That's
breathe.
about 300
Breathe,
milligrams
breathe,
of caffeine.
breathe,
Paul,
That's
breathe,
a lot of caffeine.
Sorry, it's my lunch.
Paul, breathe, breathe.
Sorry, it's lunchtime too. We're doing this on lunch. This is totally fine.
Paul, I've seen you have a full cold brew first, and now you're chugging an energy drink.
Paul,
No,
stop.
Paul, stop.
I'm good. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, Paul, I told you.
Okay, that
That
looked
looked
like
like
it
it
really
really hurt,
hurt.
actually.
That looked like it really hurt.
Why did you do that for real, Paul? This is a podcast, Paul.
I'm good.
Coach. Hi. I'm Leslie. I don't remember my last name. I'm Leslie, and I am
46?
Yes,
Or is that
Leslie
a number?
46. Yes.
Is that your last name or a number?
Write it down out loud.
Write it down out loud.
Let me write it down on the board. Let me write it down on the board. 40.
Is that a number or your last name?
Okay, it
So that's a number. My last name is Myers.
Got it.
What's your name? What's your name?
Whoa.
moving on. What is your name?
My name's Paul Trace. I'm in charge of the first 15 seconds of every video.
And I gotta say, you crushed it this time.
And let me say, it's what we call the quarterback.
Let's just say sometimes after the first 15 seconds, I literally leave. So I'm not always good for the rest of the vid. But I'll tell you in the first 15,
Okay.
I can nail it. And that's also what I'm like in conversation and the bedroom.
Okay, everybody take a deep breath.
I just remember my name.
Faster.
I just remember my name.
See, and this is why we need to breathe more.
Your name.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Thumbelina. Yeah, that's right. I work in the thumbs department, thumbnail department, and I'm also my skateboard. That's a fact about me. Huh. I said a fact about me within the first 10 seconds of explaining myself. It's Thumbelina.
Okay, and so if you win, we gather 100 people
And
ages
here
1
comes
to 100
Thumbelina.
to see if they-
Here comes Thumbelina. The thumb
Okay.
is Mr. Beast, and he's looking at the ship, and he's looking at the bus, and he's going, Thumbelina.
That's awesome. And I like when you pitch in song.
Okay,
And I prefer it.
I don't think
Simi
we made
Valley's
one
overwhelmed.
sentence of sense yet. I
Okay.
don't think we made one sentence of sense.
Okay, your job is to create one sentence that makes sense, and if you can do it in 15 seconds, I have to eat a chicken nugget.
Yes.
Okay, it's going on the board.
Okay.
Simi
I'll
Valley's
put it on
been
the board.
hungry for
This
days.
is
Give her
wait.
chicken. Number 3, we get the biggest Mendocino Farms order you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a not-so-fried chicken the size of a room? I have.
We get one giant not-so-fried chicken.
We put one not-so-fried chicken in the middle of the room, and we all eat it, but we can't use our hands.
And that's why lunch is an argument, because sometimes I don't want to do that.
But it's usually the boys on the not-so-fried chicken, and the girls get soup.
The girls get soup. Here's some facts about me. I'm playing the game. Number 1, I've been working here since 1,000 years ago.
Hey artists, if you like this episode but want more behind the scenes conversations, check out our Patreon, Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists.
Patreon, is it? And
Yeah, we turned 100 people vegan. We put a little chip in their brain that made them want to throw up every time they ate meat. And we're doing good. I like when we do good.
like, that was really good for the environment, Paul.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it's really good for Mr. Beast vegan burgers. Mr. Feast. Mr. Vegan Feast. Coming out soon.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast.
Beast.
Let's talk about Mr. Beast's alter egos in the office, because Mr. Beast is vegan.
Yeah, he's kind of like Trader Joe's.
But Mr. Yeast loves bread.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Mr. Sneezed.
Yeah.
Sneezed.
Mr. Least is when he's humble.
I love when that one comes out during Christmas.
I know. It's so nice.
Mr. Grease is when we have the big pot of grease and we have to dig through to find the fries.
Mr. East is when he's kind of only heading towards the direction of the sunrise.
Mr. Cleese is when he's loving John Cleese.
Mr. Cleats is when he plays soccer.
Mr. Feats is when he only talks about his accomplishments.
Mr. Meese is when there's a rat infestation.
Mr. Freak in the Sheets.
Okay, kids, bring it back.
Okay.
And our budget is no budget restraints ever.
And our budget is question
Do
mark.
you know the GDP of a minor country like Japan? That's our budget.
That's a pretty major country, and
budget,
yes.
our budget is GDP Japan. Japan's GDP.
Pause the question.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
I actually have a pitch for this.
Okay, you don't need to raise your hand. You've never done that before.
Oh, what was I doing?
No, Paul, pitch. Don't get distracted by your hand. Don't get distracted by your hand.
Paul, did you hit your head?
Wait, when I do this, does it draw attention?
Paul, don't
Yes,
get distracted
don't-
from your hand.
Don't Pavlov dog yourself into learning what hand raise is.
So when I do this, people look at me?
Paul,
When you do
focus.
that,
No,
when
no,
you
no,
do
no,
that
no,
face,
no.
you look like you're in a thumbnail.
Just like, guys, let's collect back.
Let's
you were
collect
talking
back
about
because I'm halfway through an idea.
a glass
Taking a
tube,
shit.
a glass tube through the English channel, and the fish know.
And the fish know who has the money. And so the fish are going to eat a certain treat. They are going to follow the treat of who has the money because the money is coded in fish treats. So the job of the person who has the
Is it
money
my
coded in
turn?
fish treats is supposed to skibbity toilet. So they have to swim around and choose the person who has the fish treats. If they win, they get to meet Penn and Teller in Las Vegas.
So the fish, the fish gonna meet Penn and Teller. I'm gonna write it down. Again, lovely pitch on the. on the...
Wait. I'm getting $1 million idea.
Okay, go.
We gather and stay with me.
You have not lost me yet.
Stay here, coach.
Stay here.
Wait,
Gathering is not last me
Okay.
yet. You haven't said anything crazy.
I am lost. Who's we?
Okay, Mr. Beast and his entity. Mr. Beast uses the royal we. Mr. Beast uses the royal we. We gathered 100 people ages 1 to 100. Don't say it yet.
Are you still with her?
I'm gonna write
Are
it
you
out.
still with her?
I'm gonna write it out.
And
Are
every
you still with her?
and every
Coach, don't look behind you. Don't look
Don't
behind
lose
you,
me.
Coach.
I know
Don't
who's
lose
behind
me.
me.
Coach,
I
don't
know
look
who's
behind
me.
you.
It's the
Don't
person
lose
sitting
me.
next to me.
Don't lose
Don't look
me.
behind you.
Coach,
Oh, okay,
don't
you're trying to lick
behind
me.
me.
You're trying
Don't
to
look behind
okay.
me.
You said stay with me. Everybody else got lost, including you. Let's stay on it.
Fight for $1 million.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down. I'm definitely gonna write
Hold
that
on,
one down.
hold on.
You
Are you
pitched.
just humoring me?
No,
I don't think
no,
you're writing it
this
down.
one is a good one. I'm definitely writing this one.
No, you're
Paul's
right.
forcing his eye open. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm curiously looking into something.
Thinking about
Sometimes
in the office.
Mr. Beast pulls something out of the secret wall and he makes us guess whose is whose.
And it's kind of like taking a piece of shit and being like, did you do this? And putting it in your face and being like, yeah, sometimes I do have other dreams and aspirations.
And I do want to apologize. I'm sorry I did that to you once. I have been told I'm not allowed to take people's poop away from the bathroom anymore. And I'm really sorry that I did that once.
You didn't
You put
flush
it up to
though.
my eyes and went, can you identify this?
That was
It's
skibbity
like,
toilet.
don't invoke the Fifth Amendment unless you know what it is.
I don't know if you know what the Fifth Amendment
Exactly.
is at all.
But like with us, like we are treated like really well. We have the wellness checks. We
Yes.
have a 1 week every month. We have 1 week that we get to sleep inside an arcade if we want.
Yes, if we want. That everything on our craft service table is caffeinated. The bananas are caffeinated. The granola bars are caffeinated.
You haven't lived since until you've had a meatball with caffeine in it.
And you, oh my gosh. And the sleeps on caffeinated melatonin hit different.
Yeah, they hit really different. My dreams tell me to do stuff in a way that the dreams didn't tell me to do stuff before.
I make a little sleepy cocktail. It's Celsius with a little coffee and an espresso martini in it. Drop a melatonin chocolate in it.
Do you guys
Let it
ever do
sit.
cocaine to wind down?
I used to be the head writer of The Wire. Something
I will say about The Office.
What's your favorite video that almost got made that you guys pitched?
This is a fun question.
Oh, I think mine was we gave a bunch of hornets $50 and they created an economy.
My favorite video we almost did was we'll give $1 million to a nun if they say the word queef.
It took so long.
Well,
It took so long. It wouldn't.
so long.
and we lost so much money because they said it so fast. But all those
Turns out
nunneries.
they don't know what queef really means, and so they're fine saying
Yeah.
it.
Turns out there's nothing in the Bible that says you can't say queef. These departments talk to each other. I'm sort of spinning around in a circle trying to like get my
Literally,
bearings.
too. Literally.
like yay.
And we should say how many more people there are in the writer's room.
There's about 50 other people in the writer's
Yeah.
room. They're
But
all
they
Gen
are
Alpha.
not fit for camera.
No.
They are not fit for camera.
They are not and will never be camera ready.
They are not. And I don't mean they're ugly. I mean this would break them.
Well, and they break the camera.
And those are their minds.
And
Are
they
some of
have
the most
more
brilliant
wellness
minds.
checks than we do. They have a wellness check alarm every 15 minutes. We get every 45
Yeah.
because we can handle.
And sure,
more.
they all came from a clinical trial, and we picked them all up.
Yeah.
It was a clinical trial. It's kind of like...
Okay, two people.
Okay, translate.
Translate, get there.
Ooh, that two people are scared. They're scared of something in a room. There's two people. They both can't say the word snake, but there's a snake in the room. There's two people, but a bull. But there's a fight. There's two bullfighters that have to fight a snake. There's two anacondas, and they are interested in one person. And there's a Twinkie. So there's two Twinkies. There's two people. And if they eat the Twinkie, they can get $1 million, but they don't know what's inside the Twinkie. It's a mystery Twinkie. Two people eat a mystery food for $1 million. But the twist is, the food is nothing different. The food is normal. But we freak them out with the amount of money, so they're scared to eat the food.
That's it.
And their exes call them and tell them, if you don't eat that food, we'll get back together.
Are you good,
Wow.
Paul? Are you good?
Wow.
You good.
So your pitch was two people eat food for $1 million.
My drink, it's coursing through me. We give a T-Rex a wallet.